Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and happy Monday to everybody out there so far. And we'll get to the top of the hour for people to join us and then get this long-range sniper party started. Like I mentioned, as long as we don't start down those stairs and have the potential to get trapped down there from a nearby pod, this ought to go swimmingly well with the team that we've put together at the end of the episode on Friday. So keep your fingers crossed, keep your fingers crossed, and let's hope it all goes well. It's a good team. And we're even getting a new sniper some work on this one too. Hey Vanner, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Hope you're having a nice start to the new week. That's always a nice thing to have happen. Let's hope our gameplay today is a nice start to the new week also. How about that? Ooh, baby. Hope everybody's doing well. The snow that was here, well, there's remnants of it still here, but it's slowly melting. Now, one thing I can tell you, in my little time I go outside with the cats, basically Fang doesn't like going out when there's snow. He'll sit in the window from the stairs in the hallway and just sit there and watch us outside. And Cheechka will go outside. He's not afraid of the snow, but it's kind of crunchy now, having, you know, started to melt and then freeze and then melt and then freeze. And anytime somebody walks on the ice or snow, it scares them the heck away. Or if a car comes in the driveway area and crunches over, he just freaks him out. He runs to the front door, or runs to the door to get let back in. There's no talking about it, no convincing him that it's all okay and it won't hurt him. So that's his one terror in the winter. Chichka has enough fur to enjoy it. I think the vet told me he's not a purebred by any means, but he's got there's a tiny bit of Maine Coon in there, so I guess that helps him deal with the cold weather better than Fang, which is funny because he was found in the snow in the winter time. That's when we started to adopt him. Yeah, it can be dangerously slippy, this little phase that we're in. Although tonight it's not even going to be freezing. So we've broken the overnight freezing pattern. Maybe even last night, it maybe only barely got down to 32 at 4 in the morning. But it's finally, yeah. That's what we say too. It reminds them of those days of desperation. And that's why we always say Chichka doesn't like human food, but Fangle always wants to try human food because he used to survive off people giving him food. So I guess it just depends on what you get used to. Depends on what you get used to. We're almost to the top of the hour. I had to scan over at the time. I guess I had it right in front of me over here too. So many different places to check the time. Okay. I am ready for the top of hour to get here because I don't know what else to talk about. Like I said, I'm not a huge small talker, especially when 5 minutes is like the absolute limit. It's different when you're playing the game and you're talking about the game and what you're doing. But just having to sit here and go, okay, what am I gonna talk about? That's the hard part for me. But we'll make it. We'll get there. I'm wondering how much more activity we'll have for the rest of this month, as a matter of fact, because we're pretty far into the month. 26th of July. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have, I think the way you said it, Nightmare, we have a potential rendezvous ahead for the Overseer, and then early next month we have a potential rendezvous with the Overseer, so we'll see how that all goes. So top of the hour, that means it's time for us to get moving. So why don't I make that adjustment, and let's get us over here, and there we go. We're going to Salvador, Brazil. For my thumbnail, I was going to not use the map thumbnail because it's like, I know I've used that one before. Odds are. I googled Salvador, Brazil train station, and all I got was they have a subway apparently in Salvador, Brazil, but I couldn't find any pictures of the train station. So I sometimes try to use actual photos when we have abductions in specific cities and locations, and I couldn't find a good one. So we used the thumbnail. Oh well. Let's get down there. Review the team. There's the train station. There's the team that we're taking out. If I had time to plan ahead over the weekend and take a trip into, but it wouldn't have been the Salvador, Brazil train station. I could have taken a picture of a local train station, but oh well. Oh, a chance for another hunt mission at the end of the month. Yeah, it just felt like we've had so many missions, or not so many missions, or watched like half their month's air game fly over India after they shot down the satellite. So all we gotta do when we get to the end of the month, or right before it, is remember to launch that satellite over India and hopefully save everybody again for another month. So we got Quampa going out. She's smoke and medkit. The Avatar Oust himself is going out with all his rockets and javelin. Then we're taking both gunners with long-range weapons, so they will not be highly mobile because they can't move and shoot in the same turn. Hey Carlos, good to see ya. Yeah, and abduction's not a trap. It's already, yeah, we're real close to it. It's already swarming, so I guess that's as trappy as it's gonna get, but we know going in. We got Neek Knack. I don't know if he'll make it in here. Neek Knack Paddywhack and find his way into the chat. I don't know if I can quite get that to rhyme, but oh well. Let's see if he makes it in to see himself in action. And then Furball. Good to have him. Also long range with his marksman scope. So we got a lot of shooters. Neek Vogels has limited squad sight, limited squad sight, limited squad sight, limited squad sight. And then after cargo, we have unlimited squad sight on these two at the end. One can fly, that's Emo. One cannot fly, that's the Godfather. And we're trying to get him experience so we can get another in the zone sniper. It's what we're working towards. And this just seemed like a good time to have two snipers on this map. So, like I said, the only time it'll be awkward is if we get stuck down the stairs in that start location. But if we start at the end of the train where, we're on the actual track side, that's cool. Even if we're on the platform on the other side of the train, that's not the end of the world either. But I'm hoping we don't start down those steps. That's the least favorite for the way I've built this team. All right, guys, let's get down there and get Carlos going with his translations and see how this goes. Check your ammo, check your weapons. Let's get down there.
Touching down.
Touching down. Here we go.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help,
Paramore.
so that's where we're going next. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
All right, Salvador, Brazil. And we are going to get going here with the big drum roll. Where are we starting? Easy start or pain in the butt start? We're going to find out soon enough. Lone Paramore. Paramo Solitario. Okay. It sounds somehow Solitaire seems more lonely than lone. Paramore. Solitario. Let's do it. Here we go. Cross your fingers. We don't want to be in a bad spot. There's really only one bad spot. And we got the bad spot. And actually, it's only...
Strike one is cleared to engage.
It's only a bad spot if there's a pod here or really close here that doesn't allow us to get up and get shooting positions. In fact, the side spot would be the most awkward. So, fortunately, we do have still Italian. Paramore. Paramore. Solitario. Solitario. Okay, here we go. Here goes the motion tractor. Tracker, not tractor. That would make too much noise and they'd know where we are. Oh, we got something at the head. I can't even get up the freaking stairs. And you know why that's a problem for us? Well, let me tell you why that's a problem for us. Because... God damn it. Because. Oh, I guess what I'll do is throw the battle scanner so I can see if we could even make it to the top of the stairs. I mean, that's how close they are. I mean, if we could at least make it to the top of the stairs. No, we can't. I might be able to get to the top of the stairs if we didn't see the blips already. Let's go find out how bad it is. Now, if both snipers could be flying, then I wouldn't be worried.
Got it.
And it's a Mectoid! Oh, baby, baby, baby. Well, the good news is I do have 2 people that can shoot. Yeah, and one of them can't this turn because we just threw. I'm gonna get so I cannot even get to the top of the stairs unless... Now, I don't think I can. Yeah, because this is not 3, so if I got up to either side, we peek around. Oh, baby, this is exactly what I was bitching about. Now, let's just get an idea. If I steadied down here, I could do that. I can get a rocket there. So, I guess we aren't pushing it. I'll fly my sniper. I'll get... Well, run and gunner would be able to get to the top of the stairs and shoot. Knick-knack would be able to get to the top of the stairs and shoot. Unfortunately, the thing would be overwatching. So, there's no way to get my suppressors to the top of the stairs to take care of that overwatching. So what I'd have to hope we could do is my sniper's 2 shots, the knick-knack's 2 shots, and next turn Captain Bodlane's 2 shots. Laser just in time, off the train to come to a train station map. So I just have to hope that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots I have, and then we know we can shred it, can take out the mech. And then I should be okay with suppression, because then what I can do is I can run up Furball to run the Overwatch that he will set once we shred him. Hopefully not get hit. And we're good to go. So at least we have a plan. So, let's react with this plan. You stay right there and steady. I wish there was something you could climb up on back here. Oh, wait! Guess what? I did wear the Corsair armor and he has a grapple suit. So, you know, I think we might... It's not gonna see over that.
What's up, Doc?
But there's a chance if they scatter somehow, maybe I get a shot. Or can I get over here? No, it's these train schedule boards that cause the problem. But it's better than staying down here and doing nothing. And then if some other pot over here walks up, well, I have a shot. Or if it's not going to end up being enough and I can jump back down. Let's go here. Okay, we have... Okay, we see him, we see him, we see him! No, we don't, we don't... Oh, but I can't shoot because I moved. So we'll steady. But I do have some lines of sight, so that may just work out too next turn. How about that? That's more shots, another shot. He doesn't have multi-shots. Stormaris! Nah, we're just trying to figure out how to get out of the pit. The pit of doom. It's the starting position I said was the only bad starting position. Well, we got it. So yeah, I'll bring Knick-Knack right here. Okay. And then... Too bad nobody else can jump. What? You can see something from down there? Well... We know you'll be able to see something. I'm just bringing you straight back as far back as you can go. And let's steady. Alright, you won for all. Overwatch. You actually... I think you're out of range, but actually my people have a chance. My suppressors have a chance of getting lucky and gaining a line of sight, so I'm just going to have them stand next to each other. Let's staggered so they can step to the side. They have no cover to step out of, so that doesn't matter. Okay. And you can't hunker. You don't need to reload, so there's nothing you'll be able to do. Technically, I could open with you. We'll see if this pod moves or not, but we'll just Overwatch. And that may be how they go active. Who knows? Smoke, you can come over here. And Mags, I think you're the last one, so our turn is done. Let's go see if this is the moving pod or not. Let's go find out. Okay, we got floaters out there. I don't know if I really heard much else. So I think I'm gonna do what I... Okay, you do have a shot on him. Oh, because he's not... He's to the side of the timetable. So let's shred and open. Then, like I said, I'll have Katzenungen get up there. And... yeah, he'll be able to get somewhere where I'll have a shot and run potential Overwatch with lightning reflexes. That's the safest way we can do it. So the smartest thing is let's get this guy shredded. That wasn't... I wasn't quite sure if that was a muton foot that I heard, or did I just miss the roar? I heard a foot that sounded large, not like a mech. Okay, here we go. Shred away. We don't even know what kind it is. So if it's the kind that can shoot back at us... Oh, he's got a lot of hit points. Advanced fire control. So the good news is we can shoot some folks from distance first on this shredded guy. Except you only see a sectoid. Well, if that's the only shot you got, we're gonna take it.
Nailed it.
Anyone down here get lucky to see anything anymore? I think they scattered out of your lines of sight. So, Furball. The problem is, we're in his line of sight here, wherever I go. So if he's the good kind of guy, let's see how... I'll tell you what, let's see how well our sniper can hit. Oh, that's what I can do. We'll do a damage shot, then a disable, then I don't have to worry about him shooting us. How about that? That gets rid of... And let's find out if he's the kind I need to worry about that from. Oh yeah, Vulcan. Oh no, he doesn't have that special shot, does he? Yeah, advanced fire control is just Overwatch, so he doesn't have the special shot. So this is not the worst of the worst. Alright, so I don't feel so bad. So once we run his Overwatch... Yeah, so I don't have to worry about it. Do not have to worry now. What? You're calling this the log? Anyway, shoot and hit and do that 2% crit. Well, we got extra over the 12 damage just because he's shredded. Well, you know, I don't need to do disabling shot because I don't think Furball's gonna get hit. I have confidence, Furball, if you're watching or will be watching soon. We're gonna take a chance right here. Lightning Reflexes is here for this moment.
Copy that.
Oh, well, guess what? You didn't run it. You ended up not running it. He didn't see you with the path you took. So maybe if I only bring you, Neek Knack, to the top of the stairs. No. Oh, because this is... He doesn't... I don't see him from there. Not until I step here. I don't see him from here? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go with another sniper hit. See if we can get another 16. We got 12, that's okay. Then I'm gonna go here. Kotz and Vodlin. You have a chance, since he's shredded, to finish the job here. Even with him on Overwatch, you have lightning reflexes if he does covering fire. So the odds of him hitting you should not be high. And we're gonna make it even less high by doing this. We're gonna throw some smoke cover up here to make him have a harder time hitting you with covering fire. How about that? Let's go back to Furball. Take your shot. Okay, he didn't fire back at us. Yeah, only Suhara feet gets hit. Alright, this should finish him off. It's 100%.
Gotta love a woman with power.
Gotta. Alright, now we can move up and get suppressors in place against sectoids. I'm cool with that.
Allá voy.
Move it out.
The sectoid isn't going to kill these guys through cover. And then... knick-knack. Since that, oh, I could easily kill that one with a grenade. I don't have a problem doing that. So maybe we just come to the top of the stairs and launch a grenade and kill another sectoid. There's only 2 left. So then there'll be only 1 left, and you know that guy's gonna run back to the caboose. So there you go. Let's do it. Come up here. He's close enough where you should be able to reach it. Yeah, the grenade's more definite. And then once we move out here, there's probably less call for a grenade. Plus I have a Rocketeer. And he's right there. Yeah. He's such a has-been. He's such a has-been. Alright, so I don't think we need to do anything else with you, Quampa. I'm just going to slide you over now. Because our next play... Oh, okay, so our next play is to deal with the floaters that decided to attack us. Looks like 4 of them. And the sectoid didn't run away because he says, I'm going to go join the floaters. Alrighty. So now we're flanked here. At least we're in the smoke. But I have someone who's really good against floaters. Looks like a heavy floater and a regular floater. So only 1 heavy, 3 regulars. And then that sectoid hanging out. So the heavy is kind of a big deal. I don't know that I can even get a rocket over there. Oh. A lot of scatter because we're not steadied, but I'd much rather get the rocket on this guy if we can. 1.5 scatter might not be enough, but I'm gonna try it. I think it's worth the try. Because there's nothing else we were going to be able to do, and we did it. It worked. We got some damage, and in fact, it might have drifted enough to get them both. It hit both, and now there's nothing in the way. And we got to kill. We got to kill both of them, or else my sniper's in a bad spot. Well, I can at least throw smoke up there. Okay. Now, are you hardened and all that good stuff? Not so much, but if we don't kill you, you got repair servos. So, yeah, more aim modules is, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but I think we're getting low on floaters, so it's nice to get a few. Here we go. 100%. We got a chance for 62% chance for crit. That was a good crit. That's what the doctor ordered. So therefore, I'm thinking, well, Godfather, I got others that can move on this guy. You have a pretty good shot on this one. Why don't we, well, you know, though, let's 75 we're gonna go. Oh, Godfather, that could cost you. That could cost you some pain, because if I don't kill both those, and then we still got more that can fly up to us. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Now I got double tap here. I'm gonna use it. 58, 68. Oh, that's good. And we did it. Feeling better about Godfather right about now. How about another double tap here? Now you saw how it was done, Cargo. Try hitting on this one. There we go. How'd that plasma dragon feel? Is that the first shot with the plasma dragon? I can't recall. Or have we used it before? I really don't remember. So that's good. That means I can take Knick-Knack on a scout. I'll tell you what. I can take Furball on a scouting mission to gain line of sight.
Exactly. Okay, I see it.
And we see some things. We see that guy. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's pistolize him. Then it'll be hit and run. I don't care if they're landed or not. Ooh. Although I do care if they have covering fire. No. And no. Okay, so let's take the pistol shot here to get hit and run.
Damn.
You know, the idea was to get hit and run and kill that guy with one shot. Oh man.
Nothing but chumps.
Okay, things just don't. I do have another multi-shotter, or if they're considered landed. Unfortunately, he's behind cover, so I'll try, hope he's landed, and that we pop hit and run with our guy here. So let's find out. Knick-Knack. Oh, well, that's okay. Our Overwatch had been lowered. Oh god, we got hit this time? No. My Overwatch streak, if you didn't notice at the beginning, it was reset to 0, so I guess it's gonna stay at 0. Oh my god. So we're gonna try the guy in the back. 82%. Is he landed? No, hit and run. No, hit and run. Okay, so there's one floater left. Let's see if he runs away or if he is going to be brave. Because all I got is a smoke. And then we're going to use it.
Smoke screen on.
And in case he ignores the obvious enemies in front of him, I'm using another one right here. Just so we don't lose a sniper, I hope. Just so we don't lose a sniper. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about losing a sniper this day. I know, Nightmare. I'm never gonna hit that streak again. Never, never, never gonna hit that streak again. It was nice to get that high once. What can I say? So now we don't really know what's where, what's what, and all that good stuff. So I don't think we're going to push forward yet. I think what we're going to do okay, so I'm going to push forward one space, and that's with you. And then hopefully we don't activate and you can reload. Sorry, Mel, but we need some reloads. And we started so close to you and took too many turns. Yeah, that thing's going to expire. So I'm not even going to worry. I can't even get to it in one turn anyway. I take that. I take that back. Knick-Knack can. Knick-Knack can. How much meld am I gonna get? I don't even need so much meld. And then I also have here, I got a lot of vision down there, but there's some, you know, I gotta move everybody over. I don't need the meld. I'm not gonna I'm just not gonna push it. We're just gonna push because I want a suppressor at that corner, so I'm gonna push to here.
Yes.
That's it. Okay. Then we're gonna reload our long range weapon.
Nice.
And then we will put mags right here.
Recibido, señor.
And we will put cargo all right here.
Understood. Moving out.
And they got limited squad sight, so that's not bad. I'm gonna get my Rocketeer over here so that he's not gonna be steadied, but it'll be at least be in position now. Everybody's finally gonna get into position now.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We'll let you reload,
Let's rock.
and if we know they're gonna be far enough back, I think, yeah, there's cover on this train. At some point, we should be able to get our other sniper grappled up here to get high ground. That could be fun. And then, Emo, slide on over. And while you're there, hit the reload. And then we'll come right here. And I don't think yeah, it's spinning pretty fast. I can't quite hear the sound, but we're gonna reload. That's more important than meld this late in the game. And then we'll go from there. And then Quampa, you can just skedaddle right over to here
Mission confirmed.
and hang out.
Got it. I'll target the area.
Okay, there's a Muton. Okay, we're gonna take Furball over to here. It lasted one more turn. Now we're in a position where I can go for it, even if we activate. So let's grab it.
Copy that.
And we didn't even activate.
We're done here.
How about that? It's 9 meld. Yeah, I may not have needed it, but you know, I'll take it if we can get it. I mean, why the heck not? Let's see. So if you're that far forward, I could get someone up here. Well, why don't I do it with it's hard to click on people because you got to be at the right height. Otherwise, I'm just going to start tabbing because it's very frustrating. I'm going to come here. No activation. So it should mean that's good for you.
Yes, sir.
And it should mean
What's up, Doc?
someone's coming in here. Signature Envy, how you doing? Yeah, this map's really bad for elevation. It's really funky because there's so many subtle different elevation heights, and you got to have the camera at the right height in order to be able to click on somebody. So I may revert to the tab,
Paso ligero.
and you know, we'll just have to rotate through. Yeah, I'm gonna double move my Rocketeer because he's got decent aim, and so even unsteady, I just want him close enough so he can reach. And the snipers, I don't care. I really don't care. I guess I'm gonna move you up just in case we have a chance to grapple next turn. You won't be steady, but you're far enough back, you're okay. And then Quampa, you'll just come to the corner, ready to throw some smoke. And we're just going to just kind of center you over the rails, say there, and steady. Now we are ready to do some shooting once we find the enemy.
Time to fortify our position.
Yeah, they're over
That noise.
back there, but okay, that's just the floater, the lone floater. And we're hitting.
starting to lose ground.
And he's missing. Wow. Another pod gonna move on us? No. But that Muton did not sound so far away. So I think what I'm gonna do, just because I know I have a lot of shots, I'm gonna still push up, and he's the only one active right now. One floater. So there's 2 more pods out there. Oh, can't click on them. There we go. Let's do the motion tracker just in case all the pods are there. Yeah, so I'm gonna activate another pod. And I'm cool with that because it's behind this guy. So odds are they're gonna take these covers, and I have a Rocketeer, although not steadied, has 2 rockets that can blow away that cover, and we can just pick them off. So I think this will work, especially if it's just Mutons.
Sir. Here they come! Watch your back!
Oh, it's not Mutons! What's that stinking exalt? Well, the same thing still applies. The same reasoning still applies. Do I have... Okay, I can see all but one. The guy that ran deep. There's one guy that ran deep. He's the only one I can't see. What I may do, because nobody's on Overwatch, because they just scattered, and this guy's shot. So what I may try is advancing Knick-Knack to see the farthest guy back. Snipers can get that guy. So Knick-Knack, let's see if you can gain vision for us. Because it doesn't feel like there was another pod. Yeah, I think, yeah, you're gonna be safe. You're not gonna run into another pod. Because you're only running a couple steps past him. So we're gonna bring you right here. Ooh, except, before I do that, just because we are not steadied, even though he's a good shot, let's blow away some cover first. Just because there is 2.2 scatter. Let's do that first. Or maybe I want to blow away the full cover, since this is only half cover. So there, I keep changing my mind, but we are going to blow away the full cover. Because he'll be harder to dig out. And there we go. Thank you. Oust the avatar. So you should have the guy that we didn't blow his cover. You got a flank shot on him, and you're just going to do a good old precision shot down there. And let's see if the Godfather can hit on a 90. Yeah, just what you want a precision shot to do. Cool. Okay. Now we always got suppression here. I think both our guys can see him. Yeah. Oh, you have a... Oh, yeah, this guy is flanked. So... $83 on the flanked guy. $82 on the flanked guy. We probably want to hollow like this guy. That's what I'm thinking. So even if we don't hit, because it's only 63%, we will hollow target for others. Okay. And then I'm gonna do Knick-Knack forward now, just to see if we get the other guy back here. I could have my sniper reach them. I got plenty of other people that can try these other shots. Okay, no other pod, and... Oh, whoa! I thought he was back here. I could have sworn he ran this way. So much for me. Maybe that was the guy and okay. Well. So this guy may... Oh, that's the little old sectoid. Is he just a regular little old Yeah, he's just a regular little old sectoid. In fact, there's 2 sectoids on the map. So I'm still missing somebody. A sectoid. So maybe there still is a sectoid back here. Alright, so the most dangerous, sectoids can mess with our minds, but the most dangerous for us is, are all the others. So let me get my sniper. And we're gonna try digging him out with a hit here. And we should that should be the double tap, and we're gonna do it again, and he should be no more. All right.
See you in hell.
This is kind of nice. It's just flowing. So Knick-Knack. Well, can anybody see the sectoid in the back? No. No. Knick-Knack is the only one that can see this sectoid. The sectoid in the back. And it's only 42%, and it's not going to be hit and run. So that's the way it is. So maybe what we do is we keep you there, and then we start moving you up. Trying to figure who to do what shot. Only 52 there. Yeah, do the 82 here. Double tap. No suppression. Oh! 82 again. Now it's 92. Okay. And then we'll see if you can double tap this. Okay, single tap works too. Yeah, you won't have another shot. You can't move. Wampa. I don't think smoke is in play or called for here. The Knick-Knack, this is just kind of a Hail Mary. Let's see if you can hit it. Oh, he does. Makes up for missing the 80% shot. And Quampa, I don't need you to do anything. I think what I'm going to do is hustle Quampa to here, because that way you can hit anybody with smoke or command.
Affirmative, moving out.
And I think that's it. So your turn's over. Yeah, the other pod could be inside the train. Well, they just been... They can't hit the broadside of the barn. Anyone that's taken a shot at us from the very beginning, anybody that's tried taking a shot at us, I don't think they've hit. When? How often do you see that happen? I mean, how often do you see that happen where they miss all their shots? All right. Well, I think we give it to you if I can find my sniper from downtown. Well, only 70%, but still, from downtown. I'm used to my snipers flying and getting that extra aim bonus from flying. But we'll go 70. I can give. The thing is, if I try to do this. Oh yeah, it's only 28%. I was gonna say we're gonna take the kill from Godfather, but this way, let's do the hollow, and. Yeah, okay, we didn't hit like we were supposed to. Thank you, Furball, because we're trying to feed kills down to the one guy on the field here. Well, there's a couple. The one guy at 80% now. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, we hit him, but we just didn't kill him. We hit him, but we just didn't kill him. Okay. Well, we have a way to kill him. So much for feeding the kills to Godfather. Oh, come on. We'll tab over to Neek Knack. And he'll just come over here to flank him. Alright, the field is clear. There's one more pod. Because even though it's swarming, that still is only 4 pods, I do believe. So, one more pod of something. Now we heard a muton, so it could be a pod of mutons that we got coming up. While we're at it, let's, in preparation for that, let's get the reload done. Might as well. We'll inch you up just because it allows you to reload.
Cargada y lista.
We'll inch you up because it allows you to reload. Since you can't shoot, at least you can reload. Now we'll have our final 2 rockets, Shredder or regular, actually steadied this time. Quampa just... oh. I hit the reload key, not the... and then we got to reload up here.
Good to go.
Are we due for a sound cue? No, not yet. Although there is another meld at the end. How about that? Not that I need to rush for it. Okay. Ooh, you kind of need a reload. So, I'm going to move you forward a little. Just so you can reload. How close are we to the end of the train? Hard to tell. We're just gonna play it safe because I really want to. You only have 1 shot, so we're gonna come here and reload. And motion tracker sees nothing, but I'm gonna reload you.
Armed and ready.
Which means I can be a little bit aggressive elsewhere. Well, I'll go this far.
Standing fast. Roger that.
The avatar goes right here and steadies. Godfather, I think. Comes here. Oh, I forgot. It's a left click, not a right click. So I'm gonna keep you right there without cover and reload.
Ready to engage.
Because nobody should find you. Nobody's active. We're going to bring you on a double move to here.
Ubicación confirmada.
And then... yeah, I'll bring my smoke right here.
Affirmative.
Then who else do I have to position after that? Knick-knack, you'll stay about where you are. And I think I'll come over maybe for a little slightly different angle, especially if they end up being in the train. And Neek, stay there. Okay. Neek, move over so we can get a step out if we need it coming up.
If I see them, I'll reload.
Oh, they're not on the other side of the train, so we know about where they are. Of course, I think the sound cues come from where they start, so technically maybe they did move over that way, but you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna find out if they didn't move to the other side of the train. We should be having a real... What kind of a weird throw is this? There we go. Oh, I think that's one of those that would have taken it to the roof. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it again. Keep down, stay down, and right about there. I've tried the mission's been going too smooth. Left click, right click. Oh, there we go. We found them. And it looks like a mixed pod. I only saw one muton. Looks like 2 more floaters. So that's 2/3 of a AIM module. And then we killed some other floaters. So we at least got 1 more AIM module out of this mission. A Seeker and a Muton is what it looks like. And we're going to play the pickoff party. Because we got snipers. And activate them when they can't see us is the most hilarious thing to do. To see how they react and move. Since you have precision shot, let's give you the Muton. See if you can get 100% crit. Sounds nice. 22 and he's still standing. Holy smokes, look at those hit points. I figured he was a goner when I saw 22, but oh baby. Well, he's still a goner because his cover is crap. That's the fun of getting him to activate when they don't know where you are. Is he in range of anybody like you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we should have hit and run. I mean double tap ready to go because I don't need to suppress anybody. 22 and 10 and he's still standing. But no more. Plasma Dragon coming through for us. Could do a rocket, but we'll come back to you. Here we go. Seeker. Why don't we, just so Neek-Nack can run forward, let's do this first. Because you should have double tap. Okay, we just take him right out. Then do the Seeker, because he's flying. And Neek-Nack won't have a chance of getting. Yeah, this is like it's like going to the county fair and going to the shooting gallery, an unrigged one. We're just picking them off. This is what I was hoping was gonna happen with long range. It's just kind of fun. Yeah, he was a chunky boy. He's a chunky boy. And then we should have line of sight from here. Because we have limited squad sight, and that's just enough. And I think he's landed. We'll see if we get hit and run or not. It doesn't matter, we killed him in 1 shot, and that should be it.
Operational objectives complete.
Cool! Okay. Operation Lone Paramore is a success. Even with the funky little start. Ended up not being too funky. It could have been worse if 2 pods had been up there sandwiching us in, but yeah, it worked. We had enough movement. And the movement we had was heavy hitters, so we were able to get out of it.
I can't say I've ever seen an operation go that smoothly. Excellent work, Commander.
All right, where it's clean. Sectoid, floater corpses. So we got 5 floater corpses, which is not quite 2 AIM modules, but maybe we have 1 more floater corpse laying around, and so we'll be able to make 2 more. Okay, that's cool. So we got decent meld, 29 out of that mission. 138 buckaroos. Panic in Brazil has decreased. We're all happy.
Remember, we will be watching.
Okay. Excuse me. I know, a smooth and fast mission, which is wow. Nice to know I can do that every now and then. I'm known for marathon missions. Is usually that's usually my reputation. So there you go. It's nice to have a smooth mission in the late game. Although you gotta admit, the enemies could have been worse. Enemies could have been worse. We've had far worse abductions than this one was. But that's cool. Let's take a peek at the hangar. Two days out on Banjo, but he can fly with some penalties. There we go, old geezer. Hopefully he can come back 100% soon. In case an overseer shows up. Now it's been so long since I've gone against an overseer. I'm hoping. I guess we'll see when we finally catch one over somewhere where we can do something with it. I'm debating in my head whether I should combine my firestorms or not. You know what I'm saying? Do we keep them separate like I'm doing, or am I gonna have better, or do I combine them in one continent and hope I have both available to go against the overseer when we finally get it where we want it? No pilot here. Do I have one available? Yeah, Badass Bader's finally back. He bailed out and was injured. Oh, and these guys. I think the pilots are already there too. We were doing so much transferring at one point, and these are just rookie placeholder pilots. But as long as they can fly a plane, can't hurt. Okay, so air game, okay. I'm still debating in my mind whether I need multiple. I guess the first time we find an the vessel we're looking for. Yeah, we have more probabilities to deal with the overseer, but do I have enough firepower? Because when you play without this mod, you can fly multiple sorties of airships if you have more than one. You know, it's hard to bring down an overseer in one round, and I'm wondering. I'm wondering. I wonder a lot, but yeah, okay. Well, you know, we're gonna have to, if I screw up when we finally see one where I want to fight it with a firestorm, we'll know after the first fight what I need to do. And maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to save up for a third firestorm. I added a few extra plasma rockets. It'll be due, I don't know when. We got one, two, yeah, we got 3 more plasma cannons coming that I'm just gonna put on regular interceptors. Ooh, we're actually gonna have a shotgun. How long have we been without a shotgun since it got destroyed? So, yeah, and then we got 4 satellites, 5. So I can fly 2. So what I'll probably do is fly one over India, and then since Japan has a full shield, I'll fly one over Australia, perhaps. Or look, it looks like I make more money. It's not like money's hurting me, so I think I'd fly the satellite over Australia. Well, maybe I'll go for the money just because if they shoot it down, it won't take as much panic. Whereas if I put one over Australia and they shoot it down, it'll take more panic. Oh well. Well, that time is not here. At the end of the month, I'll fly the things, the satellites. This is July 31st. Has 31 days, so around the 29th is good enough to fly. Okay, so we're
After going to all this
decent
trouble,
shape
the
here.
aliens are probably more than a little upset that we didn't fall in
So
line
I
like
can't
they'd
think of
hoped.
anything else I really want to mess with here. Let's just get back out there. Our barracks. Yeah, we only got 2 wounded. The big time wounds. Howdy Doody and Jonesy. Ellen Ripley due back. Still double digits. We got Bulwark in the genetics lab. Oh boy, Floki in the psionic training. So yeah, it's just a matter, and then just normal fatigue for these guys. So yeah, the barracks are not in bad shape. Let's go find a mission. If we can. Let's go find an overseer. If we can. Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. Here we go. I don't want to get rid of it yet. Well, yeah, actually, I'm not researching anything, but I can't even build the Gollop chamber until, and destroying takes no time. So I'm just going to destroy it when I need to build the final building. Now, what I could do, if I want to get a satellite up over the one remaining country in Asia, is just build one more, you know, thingy. I think it could just be, it only needs to be a satellite uplink too. The cheaper version, because I just need one more to go up. I don't worry about adjacencies or anything, so I just have to build one more satellite uplink, and I can give up a workshop for that right now. So, golly. Maybe I should do that, because I got enough satellites built. So let's just remove this now. And I think all I got to do is build a satellite uplink, not one of the fancy Nexus. And because this will give me one more. I just need one more. So yeah, we'll find out which one soon. I'm going to start building this. Might as well get a little extra so I don't run negative monthly budgets here. 21 frickin' days, wow. Okay, now we can go out. And yeah, I'm nervous. It's been a while since I've peeked at some of these things, so there you go. Let's scan for a mission. And there's our reflex cannon with rebate. I don't know, having destroyed a workshop, if that seems about normal for what we've been seeing. So probably a little less than what we could have got, but not a huge difference. So I don't have a problem with that. Van Dorn's back. Okay, we got a rebate on this. How about, I'm thinking let's go to Europe. Europe has a lot more targets where maybe this will come in handy. We got a commander and a commander, which I think is the highest. Yeah, Old Geezer's commander. So that's the highest rank. So if I'm going to give an extra plasma cannon to somebody, it's D. Kaiser or Grapevine. Let me just see who has the most kills, and that's how I'll break the tie, or make up my mind. Europe. D. Kaiser, 31 kills. Grapevine, 49 kills. Yeah, Grapevine's just been a little more... I think because D. Kaiser got shot down at one point and got injured, so he wasn't able to fly quite as many missions. And Grapevine's... I don't think he's had too much downtime. So, here we go. And we are going to go to Grapevine and equip a new weapon. It's going to be 7 days he's going to be out of action. Watch this be where the Overseer goes. That's the risk. But yeah, I can't just sit with him. I can't just sit around with him. Plasma cannon. There we go. It's a risk putting them on a Stingray, because if they get targeted because they have a plasma cannon, although still the Firestorm should get zeroed in on the most. He could almost a Stingray by an Overseer might be able to get one shot. I don't know. The thing is it's right now it's just a roll of the dice where the Overseer shows up. And I'm not too worried, Carlos, right now about India and Asia, because they're targeting India. I'm just letting them... I can afford to just build satellite after satellite, so if they shoot down satellites and max out panic somewhere, then I just... The danger comes is with if I... This is the danger. You know, I fly a satellite at the end of this month to save India. But if I then fly satellites on Australia and Japan, maybe they go against those targets, and I don't have a great air game there. So I think, in hindsight, I said I was going to fly extra satellites. Well, no, I'm not. Because then they just target the satellites over Japan and Australia, have a decent chance to shoot them down because of my air game, and then India keeps their satellite, and then I can't save them. You see what I'm saying? It's a weird... Because the missions get picked at the beginning of the thing, so if they shoot down this satellite and then keep sending them over Japan, then they don't shoot down India's, and India's the one I need to protect by being able to fly another. That's why in France we got lucky they didn't focus on Europe, because I couldn't have saved them unless they shot down their thingy. Because there's no Exalt missions anymore to help lower panic that way. I guess a Council mission could. So I think I'm only going to fly one more satellite at the end of the month because of that risk. Since my air game's not that good there, at least it's a lot better in Europe.
We don't have the resources to go
with the
off on a wild goose
Firestorm
chase.
and now a second plasma. I don't know if that all makes sense the way I'm thinking, but that's the way I'm thinking. We got enough stuff to sell to make money if I need it. July 27th.
Contact detected.
Oh, here's the Overseer. Ah, it's Brazil. I don't have an air game there, so we're just gonna watch it fly away again. We are gonna watch it fly away.
Contact detected.
No, I just got coil guns, and there's only 13 kill pilot here, so it's no. That ain't gonna shoot the guy down. So we're just gonna watch him fly away like we've done before. So Nightmare, you were right. The Overseer should have shown up by now, and finally it did. Not where we wanted it. We wanted North America or Europe. Kruger's aircraft back. So we're now some of the people that were on this last mission are getting unfatigued. So 3 days to the end of the month, we're gonna have, unless something pops up that we're not aware of, we're gonna have a pretty full roster in the barracks. We'll still have those couple injured. Okay. Now I may only apply one of those at a time. Because that takes another airship out of the mix. It's all a roll of the dice. It's all a roll of the dice anyway. What shows up where, when, how. And what's the date again? July 29th. And do you remember how early the Overseer can show back up next month? You at one point gave me 2 dates, Nightmare. You looked it up for me on the wiki. I don't remember what they are, but we can have an Overseer fly over and be seen twice a month, I think you said. Oh, 3 times a month. 5th, 15th, 25th. Ish. As we found out, ish. This was, what, 20... I think it might have been the 28th when it showed up. So, it's around the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th. Okay. Nah, I don't know. I don't know that the Overseer flying over somewhere means something's gonna get targeted. I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. You know, I'm not Mr. Totally know the end game, because how often do you get to the end game? I think everybody knows the early game better than the end game. And that's just the way it is. Now, in the hangar, I could get another weapon arming somewhere. But do I want to risk having 2 weapons arming? Or if it shows up on the 5th, or around the 5th, maybe it's before or after the 5th. It's in that neighborhood. I could... Right now I'm almost thinking, can I shoot it down short an aircraft if it shows up in Europe? But the other part of me says, Asia doesn't have a lot of good things over here. Because all we got is a flight officer. We got rookie. We got rookie pilots over here. Because we shifted a couple out because it just made sense. I don't know. Oh, we got a problem here in Africa. Badass Bader's new ship. He's got to get upgraded to a Phoenix cannon. Captain Timoza, good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here. So we're arming weapons there. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of shifting after our first experience with the Overseer, because I don't know how it's going to play out with this mod versus without this air game mod. You know, you just got to fly multiple ships. I'd probably keep my you know what? I'd probably keep my firestorms all in one place and just wait a little longer for it to show up. Therefore, being able to send out multiple sorties with... Yeah. I think what I'm going to do next, even though there's lots of fun stuff that we could build, I'm going to save up for another firestorm. Takes a long time to come online, there's some time to get it built, but I'm probably going to save up and do that. All right, let's go scan some more. Okay, scan away. Yeah, people coming back from fatigue from this last mission. Yep. Banerjee didn't get... Oh, I'm curious. How close is he to a promotion? Sorry for all this slowing down, but I'm curious as crazy. Because we're trying to get this last guy promoted so I have an in-the-zone sniper. No, he's still got a long way to go. Blech. Still got a long way to go for his final promotion. Okay. Neeknack is back. Do we get lucky with Floki? Let's find out. Yes! Floki's out! Does that get you up to 1350 now? Oh, you will advance to it, but that's... Yeah, you're up there. We can't get past there unless we ever capture an ethereal, so you're now maxed out. Welcome to the club. We'll not do Desperado just right now because of the Ecobot situation where I may have dismissed him accidentally somewhere along the line. But who else do I want to send out? What I'm going to do is we're going to try and get you upgraded, so when I get send you out on my next mission to get you up to Tech Sergeant, you'll have a promotion? Nah, that's probably not the way to think about it. Yeah, don't have a lot of choices. So what I'll do is I'll send in somebody low that I don't take out a lot, so at least if I'm taking out a sergeant, they can get some upgrades. So let's go to the side tubes. Ooh, and Kobo, but I've been short of, with Howdy Doody being majorly injured. Yeah, we'll go to Symphony. And what do we want? Mind Merge or Psy Panic? Offense, defense. What do we have here? Distortion field, that's defense. Neural feedback. That's a weird mixture. That's right, you're the one we picked up on that mission, so you came, I think, with some perks. So let's just do some weird things. I do have other mind mergers, so okay, let's move on. No, yeah, I'm a little thin on top tier engineers, and she's one of them now. Scarecrow is. So, oh yeah, it's still Scarecrow. Yep. Chocobo and Kobo. it flows. Seeker Rex. Who's this? Egypt? Well, I don't know if they need shield, but they're gonna get it because I don't need that many Seeker Rex. I don't need a sergeant, but we're gonna, just in case their shield is not 100%, let's dispatch it. Thomas Morrison's back. Oh, whoa. I wasn't paying attention to the date. I almost made a big old mistake. Almost made a huge mistake. Just by not paying attention. Let's shoot a satellite over India.
Satellite launched.
All right, India should not leave the council. And we are practically at the end of the month. Holy smokes. Do you see how close we came? Whew. Yeah, I'm only flying one satellite. We are in the positive monthly, even with just
I
that.
wonder if it was all worth
And I'm
it.
just not going to fly the other one yet. Yeah, just a little too close for comfort, eh, Nightmare? You don't know how easy that would have been, and we would have would have lost India. Oh my God! All right, looks like we're going for the end of the month report now. Yeah, not like we totally need the resources, but you're right. I could just let it go and then charge back in and attack it. It's PM. Just about everybody's come back from that mission. Let's go hit the end of the month. We probably get a low rating just because we left so many airships go over India once the satellite was shot down. Oh, one more plasma cannon. I'm only assigning one at a time. I guess I'm just doing it that way. It's just like a game of it's luck. But hopefully, as I add them, that's not the continent that the Overseer chooses to go over. One that what I got to do is, as soon as we see the Overseer next time, I will install the next one, if that makes sense. And hopefully that gives us that 7-day window for it to get installed, so we aren't caught short. So that's the way I'm gonna play that.
Incoming transmission.
All right, we're at the end of the month.
You've done an admirable
Yeah,
job
let's see.
in combating the alien threat over the course of this past month, Commander. However, we still believe there is room for improvement in your efforts.
Yeah, but we still only have China, the original target, remaining with an alien base. So Egypt, well, it doesn't show the shields here, but they could very well target India again. We'll see if they go for France or Russia, or you know, one of the orange targets, the US. I'd be surprised if they focus on South America and Egypt, but you never know.
We will be in touch, Commander.
All right, brand new month, August of 2017. Oh my God, what's this? Oh, okay, this is a regular raider with a raider escort in South Africa. And they're going for Africa. I just got through saying, why would they go for Africa? What are they going to accomplish down there? This is low, so they're going for the satellite. Oof. Well,
Contact
let's go see what we
detected.
got. Ah, we're a pilot short because we're arming a Phoenix cannon, a coil gun. That's not going to be easy down here because we don't have a lot of high. Look at that, 0 kills. 0 kills, 3 assists, 2 kills, 5 assists. We got Trumpkin, the leader, but he's busy leading, not shooting. Captain Missile has some experience, so I'll use him. But I don't know that I have enough firepower. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Oh, and I got to build a couple more aim modules now that we're thinking about it. Well, let's see if we can do it. That's gonna be tough since we have to fight through a raider, and I only got five pilots. So we'll go aggressive with Captain Missile, since Trumpkin's able to take everybody out. Now you can see why I'm so nervous about arming weapons, or too many at once, is you get too many places weakened, especially these 7-day arming. Okay, aim is not amazing on all these guys in the 70s. It's even only 79 here. Well, I guess technically it's only 8 kills. Oh well. Oh well. Chance to win is only 91%. It is not a guarantee. And when's the last time you've seen us win one that did not say 100%? Usually if it does not say 100%, it's going to be tough. Okay. We need some positive thoughts here from y'all. Huge mistake. Oh, you really do want to pilot huge mistake? I'll make one because I got several rookies out there that nobody's claimed, Captain Timo. So, or excuse me, now it's Captain Timoza. We'll do a huge mistake. In other words, making me think it's a huge mistake, but here we go. Just to give us the extra help, I have enough aim modules for the time being. I'm going to use one.
Enhanced targeting.
Focusing on targets.
And I still don't know why these show up like that. I looked at the settings over the weekend, trying to figure out what would be doing that. Captain Missile's getting targeted. Captain Missile's got to back off.
Approaching target now.
We're getting hit. Are we going to shoot one down?
Nearing strike range.
We're out of ammo. We're out of ammo. We're aboard. So we couldn't do it. We could not do it. So fortunately we have satellites backed up beyond satellite. Major malfunction. Well, guess what? Oh. That was a horrible. We have no air game in Africa, my friends. We have absolutely no air game left in Africa. Who got the kill? Slingers. Some little old rookie got the kill. He gained ninja, extra chance of dodge, and that's all we shot down. And we can't shoot him down. I'm decimated here.
Contact detected.
Yeah, I know that. But in 4 hours he'll be gone. And then some of these probably won't even be able to go out because they've been damaged too extensively. So we gotta let it go, and then they're gonna come back with a high. They're gonna shoot down the satellite over South Africa, and we'll just have to refly it. That's just the way it goes sometimes. My friends, that's sometimes the way it goes. And it's early in the month where they have lots of resources once again. So they're getting the better escorts. And there we go. So anytime in the near future, they're going to have a high hunt mission coming back for South Africa, and we're not going to be able to do anything about it. Now, did enough time go by? Can I see how long all those aircraft are gone? Oof. 11, 12, 7 days. And then 5 to rearm there. Okay. As long as they don't come... Well, I'm not going to be able to stop the high one going for the satellite. We'll just have... Well, we'll build another satellite if we have to, just for... I think we have 4 in reserve, so we're not hurting right now. We did get a tiny bit of cash from shooting down the Raider. but that's it. All right, let's see if this month of August can turn out a little better. In fact, be just to give me something to feel good about. Let's see. Banjo has not been assigned a name, and I'm going to, well, let's go into the pilot roster. Oops, I went all the way to the bottom. Panda doesn't have a name, so we're going to give him a name. Some of the names that you private browsing. Oh my god. This is a captain. Sergeant M Steak. So we'll still, he's only a, do I have a sergeant? I don't want to dismiss him. There we go. Close. Now it's so easy to click. Do I have a any of my pilots a sergeant, or is that not an Air Force designation? Flight officer, yeah, there's no sergeants, so we'll just have to call. We'll just have to call him. Well, we have a he has a nickname. M Steak. I don't know how I'm gonna want to key that in, but we'll do it. No, we'll do it this way. And then you used the Z and Z. Yeah, okay. There you go. There were just some fun names out there, so I feel like we needed to take advantage of them while I was thinking about it, so I don't forget. And then we had Major, right? I'm looking. You did it. Oh, major malfunction. So we got. I think we got to look for a major. Do we have a major? Or is that once again? No, we do have a major, but he's already got a name. Probably the majors will have names because they've been around a while. So we'll just get another pilot and call them until they get that rank. We'll just call him Major. Major malfunction. So we'll just give him his nickname Major for now. You know, I'll be here all day doing this. So what I'm gonna do is what I'll do is I'll go through the chat at a later time, and you guys can keep remembering. Now I know But we're just throwing out, and right now, I mean, we're near the end, so I might as well get some fun names in there. Anyway, let's just keep scanning. I'm not gonna go names are us on us any more than this for today, and get moving. I don't take it serious, but now I'm gonna get to remember this episode because I think you guys have some funny ideas, and I said, I'm gonna stick a couple of those in there. Y'all made me smile. So let's get back out there, get our missions going, see what we can find, see what we come across, and what's gonna happen. It's August 1st, August 2nd now.
Contact detected.
We got a scout, another scout mission, this time over France. Now we do have a slightly better air game here, so let's hope we can get her done here. Oh, let's hope.
Contact detected.
Well, part of this is we could let him shoot this one down. You know what I'm saying? Because then I can just fly another satellite. And then France will come back. Because I'm gonna have to do that anyway. So that's another strategy. We're gonna let this one go. We're gonna just let this one go. France will max out and panic once the high one comes back to shoot it down. And we're not gonna do this fight. It'll give our weapon a chance and some more time to reload so we can have a full team just in case the overseer comes by. So I think strategy wise it makes sense with France practically ready to leave the council anyway. Let it get maxed out. Then if they send a terror mission here, we just have to worry about saving one citizen again, yada yada yada, the whole routine that we've been doing these last couple months. So I'm not going after it. One of these days I want an air game that we can go after, or we're gonna get a failing grade if we end up letting them all go by. Plus we're not gonna lower their I probably would have done it if I had that other plasma gun. But I've decided, and because it's France, if it was any other country in Europe, we'll see.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by.
And we got another
We are
satellite
ready to
on
deploy
top
it
of
on your
that
orders.
to replace the two that are about to get shot down. So here we go.
Contact detected.
Okay, this is the one in South Africa. It's an extra mission because they're now going to destroy the satellite. I do not have an air game
Contact
here,
detected.
and we still don't have the weapon on Badass Bader. Only one of those ships would be able to go out and be usable. These two can't even fly yet. And so we're going to lose a satellite in South Africa. Jeez. This is just crazy. Our air game, help. Okay, Russia. Russia has no shield. They finally asked for something, and I'm gonna dispatch because we're probably gonna have to build another satellite, so we'll use that money for a satellite. And Russia has a pinch of a shield now.
Contact detected.
Now we get an abduction. Okay. We get a mission. We get ourselves a mission, and this is over Africa. Okay. Let's ignore it and have it land.
Commander, we've lost some of our.
Okay, we lost our
coverage.
South
We are
African
now unable to
satellite.
detect any UFO contacts in that area. Commander,
And we have our
receiving
next
several
mission. It's
urgent
going to be a
requests for
heavy
assistance.
mission
There are abductions in progress
in
at each marked site on the
Nigeria.
hologlobe.
Aba, Nigeria. And it's this one. Well, this is the one, this is the truck stop one, because we had a terror, yeah, we had a terror, was it a terror? Yeah, we had a terror mission on this one. And we started back here by the trucks. But now it's going to be heavy, so that's 3 to 4 pods, and actually, I'll tell you really quick. Oh. Just a minute. Let me go back to the game. I gotta check. I'm gonna lose the sound. Why the I could have sworn I opened the wiki. Yeah, it should be open. Yeah, there we go. Now it's there. I don't know why it didn't go right to it, but it didn't. And what we're gonna look at is heavy mission. So we're looking at 13 to 15 because their research is high enough. And that means since they're over the 180, it's going to be 16 to 18. So we're looking at 16 to 18. So still potentially a lot, but not crazy. Not crazy. Okay. So let's see who we want to take out on this one. I mean, pretty much everybody's available. From Rick Roll, our best officer, maybe this is a Van Dorn mission, Suha Rafik, just can be awkward and easy to get flanked depending on where we start with her on this map. I'm going Van Dorn. And then medic-wise, not one of our officer medics, but I got Zabiel and Karma Suture, both available. We'll go Karma Suture because I think we saw Zabiel most recently. Couple gunners. How about one being a machine hater and one being... Well... That's high level, but I was just going to say, let's take Floki out since he just got out of the tubes. And do that. And you know what I'm going to do? A Bulwark. We'll take Bulwark on this one because... This is the first time in forever. Now let's see the damage on this. 7 to 13, 13 to 18 crit. Ah. 7 to 11. So actually the other one still is good, although it can, depending on what we're facing, have fall off. But this is a map that could allow me more chances to be able to work you up close and actually use this thing, which we haven't had in a while. So that's why I was thinking maybe we get to bring an assault for a change. Now this is not, depending on where it all takes place, not necessarily the most amazing map for a sniper, but we're gonna bring one. The one who has the most health of all my snipers, Helmut or Godfather. Godfather's not multi-shot though. If I have enough other multi-shots, we try to upgrade him. We will get a Rocketeer. Shakti rockets. And now I got to figure what else I want. You know, if I want to build more plasma guns for our air game, I'm going to need to capture. And oh, we don't have, or do I want to? I probably want a mech actually. Knick-knack went out. We'll take you this time. And I'm kind of going, this isn't my favorite map for a sniper because there's so many block lines of sight, whether you're flying or not. I think what I'm going to do is not take a sniper and go with either double mech or there's the one for you in Kobo. Maybe I take out in Kobo. It's got Sapper. Or I take out Hathor, who would get extra use of chem grenades too. We'll go this way. Okay, so this is my team right now. I think it'll work. Yeah, I was gonna do Godfather, but then I started thinking when I got down to it, I think I'd rather have an engineer. I mean, a sniper's always good. He's only got a single shot though, so yeah, I'm gonna not bring him out on this one. And even flying, even with a flying suit, unless we start back by the gas station itself and not out by the trucks, even over here, you only get some angles on the side of the map to shoot from. I remember because we've had this map not long time ago, and I had a sniper on it, and it wasn't always amazing, except for the part of the map that took place on the side where we had a line. All right, here we go. Oh, doesn't look like we have all the Titan armor available. Let's make stuff available. There we go. I think I am going to bring a flamethrower on this one just because you could, this map could allow you to get closer. It's going to slow you down overall. Oh well. And that's all. Still got 16 mobility. That'll have to do. You have 93 aim. Loki, how much do you have? 97. So you both have plasma guns now, so the aim doesn't matter on wood. One of you is going to be mobile, one of you won't, but you both have plasma now. How weird is that? So since you're more mobile, who has the better health? 7 versus 8. So guess what? You're going to be up closer. With the Nova gun. And then we'll do... Ooh. Since I don't have a sniper, we'll have to see who I give the Illuminator gun sight to in this case. For now, let's do a holding position with just your regular scope. Ooh, you can't move worth a darn. I may lighten you up. I may take away that. I don't know that this works. Apparently I can bring it with that, and it should nullify some of the damage drop off, so we'll see. It's just that Bulwark is not the fleetest of foot, so I can't afford a lot of extra stuff there. So we will come back to that. And I think I just... We'll try combat stims, just in case. Van Dorn, Reflex. You'll get the pistol. Yeah, you'll get that. And then we'll also do, whoops, that, and just to give you extra range, that. Loki, you're gonna get the big dragon. Now we'll give you a scope. And since you're a longer range shooter, I'm not going to put the vest on you just to keep your speed up a little. Ooh, baby. Hathor. Keep you mobile. We're gonna give you maybe I'll have extra battle scanners, maybe I won't. I'll think about that. I did talk about giving someone chem, and then I can give you one more something or other. You're gonna have the arc thrower. Yeah, you don't have psi, so I can't get you the some upgraded stuff. We'll just do that since you have to get up close. Give you extra protection. How come it doesn't feel like you have that much armor? You do have Titan. Okay. It's 20. Okay, you're over 20. So I guess my medic will be have a certain weapon taken away. Let's go back and get it. Karma Suture, you don't get the special weapon I was about to give you. And that will really slow you up. I know he wants it. But you're getting the SMG. Okay. And then let's go finish this off. Shakti rockets. You have the plasma storm gun now for after you shoot your rockets. And I think that's the way the team's gonna be for now. Obviously, it's almost top of the hour, so there's no way I'm gonna squeeze this in because it took us so long to find another mission. The actual mission today went quicker than normal, but it took us so long to find a mission. Oh well. Let's give this as the team. We'll come back next time and reintroduce you to them. I'll double check, make sure there's nothing I want to take away or add after having more time to think about it. But we will come back to this very soon, and we will come back to this on Wednesday, as a matter of fact. That's when we're going to be playing this mission at the good old gas station. And have some fun. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I really did appreciate it. And we'll see where this takes us on Wednesday. There's a lot going on. I'm really nervous about the Overseer, and we'll just have to see how that plays out. I don't know if anybody has experience with the Overseer with the Squadrons Unleashed 2 and how that plays versus just the base game, air game. I'd be curious to hear your input, whether you do that with me live or hit me up on the Discord with what you know about it. I sure would appreciate it. Any insights you can give me. You can see Squadrons Unleashed doesn't always just automatically give you good air results. We took out multiple planes and got beat up like crazy over Africa today. So just because you're taking out more airships, there's other things that are adjusted that don't necessarily make it just automatically easy. And when things do go bad, you get a lot more ships beat up and damaged. So that's it. But anyway, I'm rambling now. We're here just to thank you all for hanging with me, and I appreciate it oh so much. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I do hope to see y'all next time, which in this case will be Wednesday, unless you want to come back tomorrow night and find out what new game we're going to be streaming tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, just on Tuesday. So come drop by and see what we're playing tomorrow. How about that? No teasers. Aw. No teasers. So all of you on YouTube, ciao. And anybody over there on Twitch, hang out, and we're gonna go